Hey guys, AwesomeSpecs21 here, your destination for speculation, and I finally have a real Power Rangers video to show you after all this time. Sorry for all the Ninjago videos that have been coming out. I know that a lot of people are subscribed to me for Power Rangers, and there's a lot of people subscribed to me for Ninjago, as well as other things such as Gravity Falls and DuckTales and Starburst Supposed People. And I know that my Power Rangers fans have been getting a little upset because I haven't been posting any videos about Power Rangers lately. So here's a video about Power Rangers. And it's a really exciting one. Power Rangers, my review of Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel, the 25th anniversary episode, Dimensions in Danger. This episode was something that I was really looking forward to ever since I saw the trailer. And wow, was it enjoyable. It was not perfect. There were parts of it I didn't like, mainly the part that it was still Super Ninja Steel and it was still really cheesy and it could have been better in a lot of ways. But compared to what I've seen recently of the Super Ninja Steel franchise, this is the best episode of Super Ninja Steel ever. I really like it. Maybe it's because of Tommy. Is it because of Tommy? Yeah, it's probably because of Tommy, and if you don't know already, Tommy is my #1 favorite ranger, and he's always going to be, so don't try to change my mind. I love Tommy so much. This episode was really, really exciting. It brought back a lot of other Rangers other than Tommy. You know, like Koda, Wes, Gemma, Gia for some reason. Did you have to remind us how bad Megaforce was? Really? And then it brought back Trent and TJ, and even though they barely got any speaking roles, it was cool to see them again, and I like this a lot better than the legendary battle that we got from Megaforce. Because, for one thing, we actually get some explanation on how they got there, what dimension they're from, and they all got their chance to introduce themselves, and I think it's clear that Tommy ended up with Kat because he's a son now. I don't know if he ended up with Kat or Kimberly. I'll leave that up to another video because otherwise that's all I'm going to talk about. What really made this special though are the fight scenes. Even the fight scenes with the Ninja Steel Rangers look decently good. And they all got to fight for once. It wasn't just a 2-hour battle of them running at each other. It was actually, good. And Tommy had a lot of starring moments, which I'm gonna be honest with you, that's probably why I liked it so much. Because Tommy is a great ranger. I love Tommy so much. And I will try to keep my fangirl under control about how amazing Tommy is for this review. But I can't. I'm sorry. Tommy's amazing. And what I really liked about this, the best part of the entire episode, was that this robot was cloning the other Rangers and making robots out of them, but for some reason he morphed into Tommy because, he's so special. He is special, he's amazing. A lot of people think Tommy's overrated. He isn't. Get over it. He's the best ranger. He deserves to be overrated. And he was the first special ranger. Tommy's awesome. Deal with it. 3 hours of rambling later. Okay, so, like I said, back to the review. The best part about this was the Tommy on Tommy battle. Because this robot morphed into Tommy, and they had and then Tommy pulls out this little thing, and it's called the Master Morpher. Where did he get it? I don't know, but I'm not questioning anything because that thing is awesome, and he can morph into any of his past ranger forms. We didn't see the Turbo one, but I'm okay with that because it was only Turbo for like, what, 10 episodes? That's why I hated Turbo so much. And, you know, that's okay. It was cool because Jason David Frank, you can tell it was him under the mask for at least a part of it. And that is all him. He is the only original that did all... Jason David Frank is the only original that did all of his own stunts in the show. He might have even taught the other Rangers something. I actually got a picture with his co-star Austin St. John at Atlanta Comic-Con last year. Also, a face reveal for those who didn't know. I was Rey from The Last Jedi. My boyfriend talked me into it, okay? Anyway. He is just awesome. And I really like how they brought everyone else back in too. Because, like, with a thing like Power Rangers, you can't just say, hey, everyone, come here, do something and make a show. Then you end up with something like the Legendary Battle, where they're all in suits, and you never know what's going on, or what's going to happen, or, like, you can't get everyone together to do something like that. So you have to do something like the Legendary Battle, where mostly all of the Rangers had their helmets on except for the important ones, and you couldn't really see who it was underneath the mask. But with something like this, you can gather up everyone that you want and make a makeshift Power Rangers team out of it, which is one of the things that they did with the Operation Overdrive Once a Ranger special, which I really like that one too. That's my favorite collab out of any of these, including even after I saw this one. So, I really like this collab. It made me really hype for Beast Morphers, which looks amazing, by the way. And Beast Morphers is more hype for Power Rangers than I've gotten in a really long time, so that's saying a lot. And I have the feeling that Beast Morphers has the potential to be the best one ever. Okay, now I'm just rambling. Let's get back to the review. So, Tommy has a son now. That's something. And then, of course, he has to save all of the Rangers' butts before they get blasted by a toy cannon or something. No, 2 toy cannons. Yeah, that's real danger. Maybe this is my Tommy nostalgia talking, but I thought it was a really good episode, and but because of its problems and its cheesiness, and it's still getting only it got a plot. They were working together to beat the monster that was punching holes in the dimensions of the universe or something like that. I don't know. And you know what? This was absolutely an amazing episode. I gotta give it to the writers. This is Nickelodeon's best work that they have done with Power Rangers since Dino Charge. Which, I didn't hate Dino Charge. In fact, I really liked it. And you know, I really like this episode. It was one of the best episodes to date, and it is certainly the best one that I've seen in 8 years of Power Rangers, Samurai included, and this was definitely one of the better collab episodes, and I did like it much better than the Legendary Battle, because I didn't like the Legendary Battle at all. There was no story, there was no plot, they just showed up out of nowhere, did their business, and left. This one, they actually explain things, and they explain what's going on, and that's what I love about it so much. And the Tommy thing was cool too. And because Tommy's in it, I mean, because of all of those reasons I just listed, I have to give this episode a 7 out of 10, which is more than I would give any episode of, maybe not Samurai or Dino Charge, but definitely Megaforce and any episode of Ninja Steel. I would say this is the best episode, but it wasn't perfect. It still had its flaws, and that's why it is a 7 out of 10. So I really hope you enjoyed this review and finally hearing some actual Power Rangers facts from me. I know that most of this video was just me rambling on about how amazing Tommy is because he's awesome. But I really hope you enjoyed the video anyway. So until next time, Awesome Specs 21 signing off. Thanks for watching. Bye.